there's Daniel Lange, who did also multiple parts in Debconf, but a lot of the finances that no one else wants to do, and people who work on the things that no one else wants to work on, we appreciate them a lot. So. And that's Benel. Everybody knows her. She's been. She's
also known as Burrell, apparently.
Burrell. She's also been involved in a wide array of things, but mostly organized all of Open Day, pretty much. So the Open Festival. So yeah, thanks to Benel for that. And someone more quiet and behind the scenes is Graham. He did a lot of things in Debconf 16, but he's also responsible for the awesome Wi-Fi and network we had, and we had Wi-Fi on almost the whole route on campus. And
he was also the single-handed visa team.
That's true. The single-handed visa team.
The interesting story about Graham was we thought everything was going swell with the venues and everything, and then somehow it wasn't. And like I've never seen Graham going from to this is war. We got all the venues for free because of him, and supported by other people. But that was interesting.
And then there's Roel, who also a good all-rounder, but did a lot of the work on the website. If you like the website or some of the artwork that has been done, you can thank Roel for that.
And High Voltage.
Although most of the artwork was done by Tammy, and Tammy ended up doing so much work for Debconf, it's amazing. We underestimated her completely because we thought it's this little person who vaguely knows about Debbie, but she just, if you like the food, she's responsible for that. All the banners, all the artwork we have, she ran around like crazy for the last month getting all of that organized and done. But overall, she's just been awesome, so thanks to Tammy. Okay, so let's continue with the...
And many others who refused to stand up, like the person with the blue hair in the front.
And that's hard. Onwards.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. It is sad, but the founder of our project died in the last year, and we have a short little video in memory of him. That will be this one. How do I get fixed? Don't think so.
There is background music.
That is
So, yeah, I think we can all be thankful to Ian for the vision he gave and set forth for the Debian project. And I think we're all proof of the great legacy he's left behind. And yeah, thanks everyone for being here and being an attestament to that. Want to say anything? Okay.
Back to lighter notes. This conference really wouldn't be possible without everybody who puts all the effort in to make it happen. And that's a lot of you. I can't even begin to list everyone.
I just wanted to put the group photo there of everyone, but then we couldn't get that because it's currently on an airplane to Johannesburg or something. So, we couldn't get
So you have to make do with a picture of a very busy front desk room.
Making slides for right now.
Yes.
We're like, we don't have a picture, so we'll take a picture.
Anyway, thank you all of you. This is what makes Debconf possible, and it's why we all come to Debconf. Of course, it's not also people, it's also money, and we really need to thank our sponsors for helping us pay for a lot of attendees to get here and cover all our expenses, or a fair chunk of our expenses. HP especially, thank you so much for being a platinum sponsor, and thank you to all our other sponsors. Please give them all a round of applause. Now to the fun part of the closing ceremony. We like to throw numbers at you. Fair chunk of our attendees were sponsored, almost half, and of the bursary requests, again, just over 50% were granted. Those of you who have collected your paperwork together for reimbursement, we've processed almost R1 million worth of reimbursements. Hopefully that won't take too long to be actually paid back to you. We estimate between a month and 2. We'll see. There's a lot of work for a very big pile of paper they have to deal with. We started as Debconf with 1 person with blue hair. We're up to 11.
And counting.
UCT is on the side of a mountain. Daniel's fairly accurate estimate, we think, is about 42 megacalories burnt climbing steps. Thanks, Cecil John
Never
Rhodes, for
gets any
donating a
easier.
bunch of land on the side of a mountain. Yes. No. We don't applaud people who haven't paid yet. If you know who they are, you can break their legs with our permission.
We will do things to your laundry during DC 17, right? So we know who you are and we keep the list.
We pass the list on to DC 17.
Bursaries may not be granted.
Knickers will stay dirty.
Come here, let me make an example out of you.
We tested the video team carries the equipment approach this year. Nicola brought 6 cases of equipment with him. Paid quite a large amount for excess baggage. You can read all of this. We don't need to read it out for you. We were going.
Do accessibility.
Okay, sure. So 80 talks recorded out of a total of 114 talks. 44 hours and 44 minutes of video published so far. About 472 hours streamed off-site. We don't know the on-site number, but from past experience, it's usually about the same. Apparently, there was a hackers viewing in the corridor outside a few minutes ago, so this just went from 0 to 1 while we were writing these slides. We all miss you, Paul Tagg. The cheese and wine party was a great success, but thanks to customs, we only had 50 cheese
Brave
and wine
donors.
and other things donors. So the cheese team had to subsidize about 3,500 rands worth of cheese. I believe there was a big donation response. Very impressively, 0 glasses broken. You deserve a round of applause.
It still didn't work.
So this is the wireless access points moved to the pub.
Yes. I don't believe the university IT department knows that we did this yet, but the access points seem to continue to work once we move them there.
Just remember to move them back.
We'll be moving them back this evening, so apologies if the internet gets worse. Yeah.
You can move it tomorrow if you want to, if it's your job.
The DAM team was pretty busy during Debconf, and we got a whole bunch of new DDs. There were also new DMs, but I'm afraid they didn't make the slide in time. However, some of the DDs are even present in this room. Where are you? Up. Yay! Come forward.
Stevens.
We have a certificate for you. This happens when you become a DD during a Debconf. It can be dangerous.
Was this actually during his talk as well? Or was that some-
Today, this morning. Thank you.
Is Tim Potter not around? We thought he was. Oh well.
You
No
knew that this
certificates
was
for
gonna
you.
happen. High voltage, you wanted to say something there?
Oh yes,
Move on.
feedback. Feedback is very important for Debconf, and one of the important things is don't tell us you were awesome or you sucked, but better feedback is telling us why you think we were awesome or why we sucked. So if you liked something or disliked something, please be specific about the feedback. That will help following Debconfs being better.
Next year's team and this year's team will read all the feedback, and if you tell us something useful, maybe they'll enact it for next year.
The text that didn't make it to the slide was all the speakers. Can you please email your content slides to content@debconf.org?
So that we can put links to them on the talk pages and people will be able to actually find your slides in the future. We have another video. Was there anything else? Was there anything else?
Zala. Oh, chakla. Chakla. Flashlight. No. Flashlight. Yo. Será bamsas no liga. Skoro adi sanu liga. Big density for no liga. Gadi teme ma IP no liga. Ma pantula gadi tax no liga. Get down the sack no liga. No liga. Helping them Zala.
So now Ubuntu is no longer being maintained. Its successor will be based on Debian in collaboration with the Debian Edu School and Analytics team. So,
Okay, this is where the slides went. Weird.
So, you might remember from last year that there were a few raffles every morning. This time we only have one item to raffle, so we're raffling it now. We just plug into the raffle machine.
Oh.
If you're not in the room, I'm afraid you can't win. So if you are in the room, jump up and down and scream. Nope, I'm afraid he left a bit earlier. Oh.
So our closing ceremony goes from half an hour to 3 hours.
Oh. Yes. Thank you, Platform, for giving us one of your open blocks machines to give away. I believe this is meant for home automation, but it's a nice ARM box with lots of memory, if I remember correctly. SATA, yeah.
New building for Ethernet box.
So we expect something great from it.
Yes.
Do you
I do.
I've also got it on my computer. But now, are there any other videos?
Yes, we know when he's done.
Yes.
Otherwise, I actually have them.
It's fine. Yeah. One of these buttons make it.
Number of people now say yeah.
And travel responsibly. We want to see all of you back again next year at Debconf 17. And don't be like Puyito and end up like this last night.
So we get a very formal handover to the Canada.
So, Poyo, we want you to come forward, please. Or Lovermind, if you're here as well. Or both of you. All of
the
DC17.
DC17 team.
Come here.
It's going to be sad. It's so sad.
Great. So, Poyo and Lovermind are actually neighbors. They live next to. So, Poyo's going to hop between them whenever Poyo gets angry or sick of any of them. So, yeah, here's our official handover of Poyito to DC17.
Hold the mic there.
Make lots of PDFs.
Yes.
Anything else? Are we taking questions? Any final words?
I think one thing we should do is we should just give a thank you to the staff here who have been supporting us really, really well, and all the bus drivers and all the people that kind of, helped us mend the chaos that is inevitable in such an organization. So just, for the video, folks, if you can give him a cheer. Thank you very much. Have safe travels. Get back home, get back to your families, and stay safe.